anybody was wondering what Provost Copeland and I were chit-chatting about, first she told me I couldn't start early because that's rude. And then she leaned over and said, you need to start because we got to be done by 1:30 so classes can start. So I'm getting mixed messages up here. Today, on this annual occasion, we stop to celebrate the mutuality of the most successful teaching and the deepest learning. Outstanding teachers and mentors inspire exceptional achievement in learners. Motivated and demanding learners bring out energy and creativity in their teachers. This day, we celebrate the best in teaching and learning. Symbolic of this is the presence on the stage behind me of holders of named and endowed professorships at Denison. These people and the named chair they hold are listed in your program. Would they please stand so you may join me in acknowledging the leadership they provide to our faculty? You'll also find a list of Denison trustees printed in your program. Our trustees devote countless hours and unbounded energy to securing the welfare of students, faculty, and staff in the future of the college. They are here today, along with distinguished life trustees, continuing their tradition of participating in the Academic Awards Convocation. Would members of the board please stand so you can be recognized? And I'm also pleased that another important group of leaders within the Denison community is also with us today. The Alumni Advisory Board is composed of alumni from across the country. This distinctive group of Denisonians provide input to the administration on a wide variety of matters affecting the college. Would members of the Alumni Advisory Board, would you please stand so we can recognize you? So there are very few panaceas in life, but education is one of them. Generally, the more education somebody has, the better their life will be. Our campus embodies that belief, commitment, and work. This is a college that does education the right way, and in doing so, changes the lives of our students. At the start of each academic year, we welcome 2,400 remarkable human beings to our campus. We surround them with peers who bring out the best in each other. We immerse our students in a curriculum that asks a lot of them so we can open up their minds and imaginations and help them develop intellectual curiosity and confidence. Our faculty and staff connect with students in ways that leads to life-changing mentorship. We challenge students to extend the learning outside the classroom as they pursue passions in athletics and a wide variety of campus organizations. And across the 4 years, we support and challenge our students in ways that leads to tremendous personal growth. An alum said to me last weekend, "You don't even realize how much you've grown and how well Denison has prepared you for your life until you graduate. And then you look back with so much gratitude." At its core, the education we provide is rooted in the liberal arts. Our goal is to help our students develop the capacity and the habits to be critical thinkers who have the ability to understand problems in their complexity, to use reason, rationality, and data to better understand the world around us, to be creative problem solvers who have the capacity to move beyond cynicism and nihilism, to embrace our curiosity and become the innovative people who imagine the paths forward the world needs, and effective communicators who have the ability to speak and write in ways that others can hear, and also the ability to listen and hear the views of others. We also instill a love for learning and a healthy dose of skepticism and intellectual humility in our students, encouraging them to walk through life aware that none of us are ever fully right. We lead better lives and contribute more if we become lifelong learners who are always seeking out alternative views, facts, and experiences that challenge what we think to be true. And beneath this are a set of values and habits that we seek to instill within our students: a commitment to hard work, to ethics, to empathy, curiosity, perseverance, humor, and an appreciation that we are part of things larger than ourselves. In doing so, a Denison education gives to our students the ability to be the architects of the lives they want to live. And we hope they will choose to do that in ways that will contribute to society. That is our tradition and our purpose at Denison. I state all of this because it symbolizes why we hold this ceremony every year and why our Board of Trustees attends it and why it matters so much. Today, we're celebrating the academic life of the college and our deep commitment to intellectual inquiry and the liberal arts. First, we're celebrating faculty who share their love of intellectual inquiry with students as great teachers, advisors, and mentors. This is a faculty that is all in, every day, all day. They listen, they challenge, they collaborate, they show empathy, they exude humor, they connect, they care, they catalyze our students. They push our students because they care and they believe in them. And in doing so, they shape the lives of our students. There is not a better faculty in the country. Each year, I stand in awe of them. I'm grateful to their commitment to our students and to the college. Second, we celebrate students who do the same. Students learn a lot from each other, and today, we celebrate students who give fully to their academic pursuits. Students who crave intellectual engagement in ways that sets a tone. They make intellectual inquiry a value on this campus. These students exemplify the importance of a residential community, the power of what happens when you're surrounded by peers who are committed to the life of the mind. The faculty and students we're honoring today are committed to the life of the mind. They have a passion for a certain kind of intellectual inquiry that happens at a great liberal arts college, and they do so in ways that sets a tone and opens up room for the rest of us to do the same. As part of this, I want to recognize faculty who are recipients of 2 faculty fellowship programs, the R.C. Good and William Bowen Faculty Fellowship. Bowen Fellowships are awarded to tenured members of the faculty who have provided exceptional leadership or have had a sustained period of engagement in teaching and pedagogy to give them time to immerse in a scholarly project. R.C. Good Fellowships are awarded to tenured members of the faculty to provide opportunities to advance or complete major scholarly or creative projects. The recipients of the Good and Bowen Fellowships are listed in the program. I would like to ask those members of the faculty to stand and be recognized. So I want to end my remarks with a note of gratitude and pride. Today will be the last Academic Awards Convocation for our Provost, Kim Copeland. Provost Copeland, as students may or may know, is a Denison alumnus. She was one of the first, I think among the first class of Denison students to be awarded the Presidential Medal. Provost Copeland was a professor in our physics department. Before moving into the provost office, she's been our provost for 13 years. That makes her one of the longest serving and most successful provosts in higher education. Provost Copeland checks every box. She married her Denison sweetheart. She sent 2 kids to Denison. She's a Denison sibling, an aunt, the list goes on. I want to thank Provost Copeland for believing so deeply in the academic mission of our great college and for doing so much to keep our academic programs strong, healthy, and growing. Your love for Denison has made Denison a better college. I feel honored to have worked with you. You are one of the wisest and most ethical people I know. I will miss you on this stage next year. As a junior faculty member said to me last week, it's been a tremendous honor my first couple of years to get to know Kim. She's been a great role model for me. I will miss her. Can we please give Kim a round of applause? Kim and I look at each other, one of us is going to get weepy, and it's not going to be her. So it is my pleasure to introduce Erica Elfman, class of 2026, for a special musical performance. But before she starts, to our board, she's the person I was talking about this morning. I was bragging about all the amazing senior recitals we've had in Eisner over the last few weeks, and how she literally blew my mind away, and the other 200 people who were there. All right. So for those who weren't there, in addition to watching her play about a half dozen instruments like that, we also got to watch her tap dance. And then we got to hear Doghouse play, which I loved, because I don't get invited to the parties on Friday and Saturday night very often, and that was really fun. Thank you. Can we give her a round of applause? It is now my honor to announce the new holders of university-named chairs and professorships. I ask the faculty to stand and join me on the stage as your name is called. The Benjamin Barney Chair of Mathematics, Lou Ludwig, Professor of Mathematics. The Dr. Viola K. Klingerset Professorship, Peter Grambois, Professor of English. Richard Lucier Professorship, John McHugh, Associate Professor of Philosophy. And the John and Christine Warner Professorship, Chris Westover Munoz, Associate Professor of Music.
Let me begin just by saying thank you to everybody. Hopefully I will be able to now get through all the things I need to read, because it's my honor to recognize additional faculty award recipients. I'm going to start with the Charles A. Brickman Teaching Excellence Award. This award was established by the Brickman family to recognize a faculty member whose teaching is a model of dedication to students and to student learning. The recipient should be someone who embraces the teaching and mentoring of students as a calling. Today, we recognize a colleague whose teaching seeks to educate the whole person, helping students transition from the mentality of high school students to that of independent learners with the ability to think for themselves, communicate effectively, and embrace lifelong learning. Our colleague teaches a large and diverse range of subjects at all levels of the curriculum, and rather than relying on just one pedagogical approach, incorporates elements of different theories into teaching practice. While students at lower level courses work to build their foundational competencies, students in upper level courses build on that foundation to develop mastery in the lab setting and in the real world. Throughout her courses, our colleague encourages students to develop a deeper appreciation for the norms and traditions of others. Whether it's helping students practice new language skills through the use of films, songs, and performances, helping students learn their grammar through the use of 17th and 18th century fairy tales, or supervising students in Martinique during the summer, our colleague works tirelessly to foster a strong sense of community among her students. She can often be found discussing papers and oral presentations with a group of students around a meal of home-cooked French food, sharing the works often of Nobel Literature Prize winner André Gide. For her innovative integration of multiple pedagogical approaches into her instruction, her creative infusion of cultural studies into linguistic skill development, and her leadership in the French program at Denison, and on behalf of her colleagues who have selected her for this honor, I'm proud to present the Charles A. Brickman Teaching Excellence Award to Christine Armstrong, Professor of French. All right, next, the Bonar Family Mentorship and Teaching Excellence Award was established by the family of the late Emeritus Professor of Mathematics, Don Bonar. Sorry, I had Don for class. The recipient of the award will have demonstrated a clear commitment to outstanding teaching and to the advancement of liberal education through inspiring, advising, and mentoring students throughout their college careers and beyond. The colleague we honor today is recognized as a mature and effective teacher who tries new pedagogies and connects effectively with students at all levels of the curriculum. Described as the quintessential liberal arts professor and a master of the class, this colleague is adept at finding ways to engage students where they are, adapting his research to be accessible, and providing avenues for students to explore research techniques and participate meaningfully in their research. Lauded for his willingness to step up and take on work that needs to be done, including teaching classes outside his specialty or teaching overloads, this colleague is committed to an academic life worth living. Viewing summer research as an intense interaction that is incredibly important for student growth, this colleague also works with the Office of Admission to engage prospective students even before they matriculate. His research is focused on the intersection of mathematics, computer science, and statistics, and his sports analytic work and his work with machine learning are examples of how he has adapted his research interests to meet the needs of his department and those he teaches. For his commitment to the liberal arts, his dedication to the field of computer science, and his investment in students at all levels of the curriculum, and on behalf of his colleagues who have selected him for this award, I'm honored to present the Bonar Family Mentorship and Teaching Award to Matt Kretschmar, Professor of Computer Science. The David Baker Research and Scholarship Excellence Award is awarded to a tenured faculty member for distinguished and sustained research, scholarly, or creative work over the arc of their career. The faculty member will have produced a substantial body of published scholarship or creative work of the highest quality, and the work will be nationally or internationally recognized in their field. The awardee will also have shown a commitment to the liberal arts and to Denison through a record of engagement on Denison's campus. Today, we recognize a colleague who has an extraordinary record of scholarly production, which includes 63 peer-reviewed publications, 27 professional conference presentations, and at least 13 invited seminars and lectures. Our colleague is recognized as an expert in the field, serving as a manuscript reviewer for 25 different publications, as a reviewer for the Higher Learning Commission, a peer reviewer for conference research proposals, and as a panel reviewer for the National Science Foundation. While our colleague has a tremendously sustained and distinguished record of scholarship, she is also a firm believer in the value of the liberal arts and seeks to foster a willingness and confidence in her students as she works to build connections with them through her teaching and service, as well as scholarship. Our colleague has expanded her connections in surprising new ways as she transitioned to teaching in a program outside her home department, which required her to learn new things, implement new pedagogical approaches, and build successful courses. She has worked to expand participation in our annual summer research program, as well as being a key leader of the recent STEM program from the National Science Foundation. Her research on the interactions between native and non-native fish, the impacts of fish in aquatic communities, her research on the ecology of turtles, and her new research onto tick surveillance, we should all be grateful, all seek to answer important questions related to environmental and population health. For her work as a population and community ecologist and her commitment to her students in the Denison community, and on behalf of her colleagues who have selected her for this award, I'm honored to present the David Baker Research and Scholarship Excellence Award to Jessica Reddig, Professor of Biology. So it's now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Jordan Fantini, President of Denison's chapter of Phi Beta Kappa, to recognize the new members of this organization.
Thank you. Thank you, Provost Copeland. At this time, it is really a true honor and privilege to announce the student members and inductees of Phi Beta Kappa. Students, please stand and remain standing when your name is read. And then for the audience, I ask you, please remain silent throughout that process until the conclusion, where I assure you, we will offer a hearty round of applause. And I'd like to begin by recognizing 8 members of the class of 2026 inducted to Phi Beta Kappa around this time last year. Kan Lam Do, Sarah Gray, Fiona Kogan, Min Lee, Louis Nguyen, Akira Olendeska, Susanna Westfall Snell, Mel Wienant. And next, Members of the class of 2026 to be inducted to Phi Beta Kappa this year: Emma Bachman, Suful Baral, Antonia Baylor, Phoebe Beckwith, Jacob Bernstein, Jessica Bilsey, Dea Brahimai, Hayden Brashear, Nina Cassingal, Gracie Cates, Donna Chang, Haley Corner, Viola Day, Lam Do, Erica Elifson, Mia Fischel, Emma Hall, Josie Jane Hansen, Catherine Haupt, Natalie Eisberg, Henry Joniak, Anna Keller, Brennan Kelly, Alice Kempf, Meredith Klinsing, Grace Lukens, Karishma Luthra, Ellie Martin, Jordan Maurer, Rory Maynard, Shelby McNeil, Michaela Moore, Lucy Morris, Lenore Rita Murphy, Doc Zui Nguyen, Owen Nguyen, Yen Nguyen, Ian Nicholas, Aria Rao, Sophia Shumay, Kyle Shaw, Disha Sharma, Micah Snyder, Sarah Solinger, PJ Supas, Drew Telking, Joshua Thomas, Elijah Van Farrow, Alexandra Boltz Van Leven, Sophia Wong, Isabel Jean Woodard. And to conclude, 3 members of the class of 2027 to be inducted to Phi Beta Kappa this year: Taylor Lee Harden, Allison Dylan Lutz, Mia Rose Steringartz. And now, please join me in applauding these students.
I'm now delighted to announce the recipients of this year's Provost Academic Excellence Award, which recognizes graduating seniors who have exhibited an extraordinary level of intellectual engagement and academic achievement during their time at Denison. The 3 winners of this award this year have exemplary academic records, engagement in independent research or creative work, and contributions to intellectual life on campus and beyond. They have demonstrated outstanding performance in all of their academic endeavors, truly exemplifying excellence in their liberal arts. When I call your name, please join me on the stage for just a minute. First is Dea Brahimai. Dea is a biochemistry major who has distinguished herself as a deep critical and creative thinker whose questions and curiosity both delight and stump her professors. With the goal of becoming an MD or PhD, she has already completed rigorous undergraduate research that has been presented at the American Society for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology Annual Conference and published in the prestigious Journal of Biological Chemistry. Dea has worked as a summer scholar, a research intern, a teaching assistant, a tutor, and a peer learning strategist. She has won multiple department awards as part of the Denison Scholar Leader Program and is a member of the Phi Society and Alpha Epsilon Delta. Her professors describe her as exceptional and note that in every measurable way, academic distinction, research productivity, intellectual maturity, leadership, and service, Dea exemplifies the very highest ideals of Denison scholarship. Congratulations, Dea. Eliana Lozero. double major in classical studies and English literature with minors in ancient Greek and Latin languages, Eliana has built up a remarkable scholarly resume. She's completed multiple independent summer research projects and senior research with distinction, which her mentors compared to master's level work. And along with acceptance to competitive summer and semester-long programs while at Denison, including the American School of Classical Studies, she has received offers to prestigious graduate programs. She has published in the journals Exile and Articulate, Denison student-run literary periodicals, and she serves as an editor for the latter. She has used her aptitude for ancient languages to tutor her peers and work alongside them in such endeavors as translating an entire Euripides play and then adapting that play for a student audience. She's received numerous awards in both her major and is a member of the Phi Society and Eta Sigma Phi. Her professors call her an academic and intellectual powerhouse who has distinguished herself as a thinker, writer, poet, performer, interpreter, and leader. Congratulations. Louis An Tian Hai Nguyen. Louis is a double major in chemistry and mathematics who is doing research far beyond his years. Although his next step is a PhD in chemistry, his professors agree that he would excel in multiple graduate programs, including math, computer science, and physics. He has a first author publication in the premier journal Nanoscale, and is a regular participant in summer research and American Chemical Society conferences. He supports his peers as a teaching assistant, tutor, and as a mentor, and regularly attends department events and seminars. He is also the recipient of numerous awards and prizes and was inducted into Phi Beta Kappa as a junior last year. In summing up his achievements, his professors say he combines extraordinary intellectual ability with unusual maturity, independence, and scholarly discipline. Congratulations.
I'm Dr. Corey Efron, and as the Liska Center's Assistant Director of Fellowships, it is my honor to announce this year's winners of prestigious fellowships. Your program includes a full list of students who have won fellowships since the 2025 Academic Awards Convocation. And I am pleased to call to the stage recipients who are currently present on campus. As I call your name, please come forward to the stage to receive your certificate and remain there. I ask the audience to please hold all applause until all fellowship winners have been called to the stage. Julia Pandeleon, Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship. Amber Rogers, Critical Language Scholarship, Hindi Alternate. Huy Vu Bui, DAAD Research Internship in Science and Engineering. Hymanot Asefa, Projects for Peace. Kyle Eller, U.S. Teaching Assistantship Austria and Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship Germany. Hadia Al-Maraghi, Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship Alternate, Senegal. Yahir Fernandez Alvarez, Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship, Peru. Jack Helms, Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship, Slovak Republic. Brennan Kelly, Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship, Uganda. Carlia Lopez, Fulbright Open Research, Ecuador. Rosa Perez, Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship Alternate, South Korea. Sophia Chimay, U.S. Teaching Assistantship Austria and Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship Germany. Weston Wharton, Fulbright English Teaching Assistantship Spain. Please give all of these students a big round of applause.
As chair of the faculty, I'm delighted to announce the 2026 recipients of the President's Medal, the most prestigious honor a Denisonian student can receive. Recipients, when I call your name, please come forward and join President Weinberg on stage. Nancy Tran. Nancy, you are acclaimed as being in rarefied air, a student whose level of achievement and deep engagement with this institution has few equals. As a double major in data analytics and sustainability and environmental studies, you've excelled across the board. Your senior research on soil carbon left faculty in awe when you produced a literature review and GIS mapping analysis overnight, demonstrating the astonishing work ethic and meticulous care that defines your scholarship. Your academic maturity was evident from your very first year when you contributed to a research paper on climate change framings on TikTok, which was accepted at a premier national conference. Your contributions to the Denison community are equally profound. You've served as a foundational pillar of the Office of Alumni and Family Engagement, where as reunion crew manager, you used your data skills to solve complex staffing puzzles and handled difficult constituent relations with professional grace. Whether leading first-year orientation, tutoring peers in the multilingual learning office, or serving as president of both TEDx Denison and the Vietnamese student organization, you've led with a collaborative spirit and empathy. Nancy, for the purposeful ways you've used data to address global challenges and the exceptional care you've shown for your community, we are proud to honor you with the President's Medal. Sarah Solinger. Sarah, your nominators applaud your impact on the Denison community and your fearless and charming reporting. As a journalism major, you've distinguished yourself as an award-winning reporter, winning first place awards at the professional, not collegiate level, for your work with the Reporting Project and the Columbus Dispatch. Your investigation into the treatment of students in a local school led to tangible change and ensured that LGBTQ families finally felt seen. Your faculty celebrate your independent thinking as a 3-semester teaching assistant, inspiring your peers to take the risks necessary for growth. On the soccer pitch, you are an elite academic All-American and a tenacious defender, serving as a 2-year captain and honored as, among others, the NCAC 2025 Defensive Player of the Year, 2025 NCAC All-Tournament Team, 2024 and 25 All-NCAC First Team, and 2024 and 25 United Soccer Coaches All-Region First Team. Your coaches admire how you create an environment that promotes belonging and connection among your teammates. Whether you are artfully and rigorously reporting a feature story or leading your team from the back line, you demonstrate a courageous and collaborative spirit. For your exceptional academic achievements, your commitment to investigative truth, and your inspiring leadership on and off the field, we are proud to honor you with the President's Medal. Susanna Westfall Snell. Susanna, you are lauded as among the absolute very finest students to have graced this institution. A double major in education and communication with a perfect academic record, you were inducted into Phi Beta Kappa as a junior and recognized as a fellow in both of your departments. Your intellectual insatiability has led you to conduct rigorous independent research on topics ranging from the constructions of rurality and country music to the psychological barriers facing those with food allergies. Your impact on Denison is visible in your record-setting work as a senior docent, where you conducted 80 prospective student interviews and led 45 tours in a single year, a feat of dedication that has fundamentally shaped how families understand our community. As a student representative on the Academic Affairs Council, you've been described as the tide that indeed lifts all boats, a leader whose thoughtfulness invites peers into a deeper intellectual community. Whether you are teaching 8th graders through the Breakthrough Collaborative or spearheading the Pathway Partners project to provide vital mentorship for rural first-generation students, you lead with a strategic vision grounded in service and justice. For your extraordinary academic achievement, your transformative leadership, and the profound legacy of care you leave behind, we are honored to recognize you with the President's Medal. Kian Nicholas. He's coming. Kian, you are described as a singular student and a man of character whose actions always match his words. A financial economics major, you are lauded as the best student one of your professors has taught at Denison and are distinguished by your enthusiasm to embrace academic challenges. Your academic accolades are vast, including the Park National Bank Economics Award, the Forbes B. Wiley Mathematics Award, and being named a 3-time Graham Top 50 Scholar Athlete. Your intellectual inventiveness led to sophisticated research on the Federal Reserve's monetary policy during the COVID-19 pandemic, utilizing advanced Python coding and natural language processing to produce work of a caliber rarely seen at the undergraduate level. On the lacrosse field, you've been a 4-year member and co-captain and instrumental in the evolution of your team's culture. Your coaches and teammates admire you for your athletic skill, resilience, and unwavering commitment to those around you. You have extended this leadership to the broader community as a mentor and tutor, and by coordinating service efforts to collect donations for the Licking County Food Pantry. For your exceptional academic record, your tenacious leadership, and the intentional way you have left this university better than you found it, we are delighted to recognize you with the President's Medal. Ellie Song. Ellie, you are celebrated for your vibrant intensity, which has led to an academic mastery across fields as divergent as chemistry, global health, and computer sciences. As a chemistry major and mathematics minor, you've garnered prestigious accolades such as the EBA Prize in General Chemistry and the Excellence in General Physics Award. Your research as an Anderson Science Summer Research Scholar showcased your intellectual strengths as you independently designed experiments to investigate indoor air contaminants, skillfully utilizing advanced analytical techniques to assess environmental impacts. As president of the Women in Business organization, you've propelled the organization forward with a collaborative spirit involving and empowering a dozen other student leaders to expand the group's mission and impact. Your remarkable coachability, demonstrated by your tireless dedication to refining your professional presence, and your consummate liberal arts student identity make you a model for your peers. For your extraordinary academic achievements and your transformative impact as a campus leader, we are proud to honor you with the President's Medal. Brennan Fitzpatrick Kelly. Brennan, you are recognized as being off the charts in intellectual motivation and your pursuit of academic excellence. As a philosophy, politics, and economics major with a minor in data for political research, you've navigated a distinctive and rigorous academic path. Your senior research, which synthesizes moral claims for local autonomy with the complex quantitative analysis of foreign aid, has been lauded as solid PhD level in quality. Your classroom presence is defined by an infectious enthusiasm and a unique ability to reframe dense theoretical questions in ways that draw your peers into an enlivening intellectual discussion. Your leadership is characterized by hard, unseen work, ensuring the community's collective success. As Finance Committee and Policy Chair for the Denison Campus Governance Association, you restructured student organization funding across 160 plus clubs to create a more equitable and accessible system. You have enlarged our global perspective through applied fieldwork in Namibia, researching ethical development and waste management, and earning recognition as a Fulbright winner. Whether performing with the Skechers Comedy Troupe, winning awards for exceptional representation at Model UN, or serving as a dedicated teaching assistant, you lead with a rare blend of confidence, humility, and humor. For the profound ways you've used your intellectual firepower to serve those with the most need, we are proud to honor you with the President's Medal. Erica Lynn Elifson. Erica, you are a scholar artist who embodies the breadth and depth of a liberal arts education. A double major in chemistry and music performance, your faculty describe you as capable of traversing disciplinary boundaries with ease. In the chemistry department, your senior honors research has yielded significant breakthroughs, and your technical mastery and intellectual independence led to the prestigious DAAD RISE Fellowship to conduct research in Germany. Your presence in the Department of Music has been equally foundational. A leader in the DU Wind Ensemble since your first semester, you are also a gifted percussionist and winner of the 2024 Concerto Aria competition. Your artistry reached an international stage, representing Denison in South Korea and collaborating with conservatory students in Poland. Locally, you foster community and spirit through your band, Doghouse. Your leadership on campus is characterized by a maturity and mentoring. As a three-time first-year fellow, you have been trusted to guide new Denisonians. Through the Scholar Leader Program, you spearheaded the Pathway Partners Project to develop a curriculum to aid rural first-generation high school students transition to college. Whether you're tutoring in ChemSpa or leading the Panhellenic Council, you consistently uplift those around you. For your bravery and tenacity and the legacy of service you leave behind, we are proud to honor you with the President's Medal. Reverend Sue Corner. Katie, you are celebrated as a gem and a game changer whose presence in the classroom and the community is transformative. A double major in journalism and religion, your academic work is defined by a unique ability to synthesize disparate ideas in creative ways, such as your senior research project that analyzed the intersection between the biblical book of Revelation and the television series The Last of Us. In the field of journalism, your deeply felt and empathetic stories have unearthed hidden histories, such as your research into the Jewish history of Licking County, which inspired further study by historians at Cornell University. Your leadership on campus is versatile and impactful. You have served as the president of Ladies' Night Out, a religion department fellow, and an editor of the Denison Journal of Religion. As a senior docent and tour coordinator, you have used your easy humor and genuine care to help prospective families connect authentically with the Denison community. Your commitment to building community extends beyond the Hill, notably through your reporting at Otterbein Senior Life, where you built transformative intergenerational relationships while becoming a craft person in the fiber arts. For your exceptional academic commitment and your creative intellectual contributions and your tireless service to the Denison and Licking County communities, we are thrilled to recognize you with the President's Medal. Antonia Faye Baylor. Antonia, you are described as a student of deep integrity and strong values who has left an indelible mark on the Hill. A double major in English and philosophy, you were curious, interested, and just annoyed enough to transform initial classroom discomfort into a profound, self-assured love for philosophical inquiry. Your academic excellence was recognized with the 2025 Harold Titus Award, honoring your analyses of social and political questions. Currently, at a time when many seniors have their foot halfway out the door, you are simultaneously completing a senior symposium project on animal rights and a senior project in English writing. Your leadership at the Bandersnatch has been equally transformative to campus life. As general operations manager, you supervised a team of over 30 people and expanded its operations to 7 days a week to serve as a vital third place for the first-year community, and its first profitable revenue year in over 2 decades. Your impact as a mentor is further felt through your work as a 2-time off-campus orientation leader, where your sage advice and empathy help new students navigate their transition to Denison. Beyond the classroom and operations, you enrich our campus through your artistry as the drummer for the Overalls and as the first female identifying member of the Hilltoppers. Congratulations on being a 2026 President's Medalist. Kyle Shaw. You're described as a presence that elevates the learning environment for everyone. A global commerce major with a minor in economics, you've achieved academic success at the highest level. Your research on sustainable tourism in Machu Picchu demonstrated a sophisticated ability to balance environmental and cultural perspectives. For these achievements and others, you were recently elected into Phi Beta Kappa. Seeking to challenge yourself, you immersed yourself in the study of music theater, where your original narratives and analytical connections reframed how the material is now taught in the classroom. Your professors describe you as embodying a willingness to challenge yourself, a capacity for deep and thoughtful engagement, a genuine humility, and a commitment to uplifting those around you. On the tennis court, your legacy is unmatched. As co-captain, you've become Denison's most decorated player, a 6-time All-American and 2-time NCAA singles runner-up. Your recent 100th career singles win placed you among just 8 players in recorded NCAA history to reach this milestone and made you the NCAC's all-time singles leader. You're also one of the few Denison tennis players named an ITA Academic All-American. Your coach calls you a great human who remains humble despite extraordinary success. For your historic athletic achievements, intellectual bravery, and leading quietly by example, you have earned the President's Medal.
One of my favorite parts of this ceremony each year is just the way that our students show up and support each other. It represents our values and habits at their very best. Can we give our Presidential Medal winners a round of applause? So I'm going to ask everybody to stand, and we are going to sing our alma mater to Denison. Hopefully you do not need it, but if you need it, the words are printed on the last page of your program. We have some students who are going to lead us, and then following the alma mater, we ask that you remain in your seats for the platform party and the faculty recessional. And the awards winners, we ask that you stay at this stage for photographs. Thank you, everybody, for being here today, and thank you for helping us celebrate the academic achievements of this great college.